So why don't narcissists ever let anything go? Why are they always bringing up the past? Why are they always bringing up stuff from the past that you have done, but you are not allowed to bring up stuff that they have done? That's the topic we're covering today, y'all. Why they just can't leave the past in the past, but they tell you to do the same thing. They tell you to do it. Of course, if you're new here, I'm Lee Hammock. I'm a diagnosed narcissist here to give you an inside look at the mind of a narcissist. Not a narcissistic lobotomy, but the mind of a narcissist, right? But yeah, we're gonna hop right into it. Yes. The main reason that narcissistic, toxic people refuse to let things go is because they can use it against you. Yeah, why? Let me put my narcissist hat on, y'all. Somebody gotta send me a narcissist hat. Email me. But if I put my narcissist hat on and I go into the mind of a narcissist and I ask myself, like, why won't I let things go? The answer would be because it serves me. I get something from it. The things that I do not let go, I get something from. I absolutely get something from the things that I do not let go. The things that I hold on to, the things that I weaponize against you, I'm getting something from those things. Absolutely. I absolutely am. There's nothing that is stopped. Like I said, that's why I can always bring it up. I don't care how long it's been. Anything that has happened in the past, I can bring up. It's free game to me. It's absolutely, that's how the mind works. As long as I can use it right now, it's valid. Well, Lee, what about the stuff that they've done to us in the past? Why can't we bring it up? You're not me. You're not. No, but seriously, that's the mentality that narcissists have. They don't think that you are them. Like they'll tell you, it's like, hey, look, you're not me. The double standards do apply here. You don't get to do what I get to do, right? Am I right? So with that being said, it's like, as you continue to move forward dealing with this narcissistic person, you have to understand that they're always going to bring it up. Now, is it valid right now? Probably not, y'all. Like, let's be real. The stuff that narcissists tend to throw in your face from the past is probably not valid right now, right? But they're going to use it because it throws you off. Y'all, if y'all been rocking with me for a while, there's an argument technique that a lot of toxic, manipulative people use. It's called gish gallop. Like, it's gish, Gish, gallop, like you're galloping on a horse, right? Gish gallop happens or occurs when a narcissistic person or a toxic person or just a dishonest person just brings up stuff that has no bearing right now. They throw you off topic. They have these circular conversations or these circular arguments that throw you off of topic, that throw you left and right and just keep you off balance. It's called another name for it. It's called starting small fires. Like the small things that I do. Like I say, let's say me and you were talking about narcissism, right? Or how I cheated on you. Cheating is easy. How I stole money from you, right? I stole some money from you, right? You come to me, you ask me, like, now, Lee, why'd you steal that money from me? You know that money, I needed that money. I needed to pay my rent. And I'm just like, rent? Why are we even paying rent in the first place? Like this place should be free. Look at how tore up this place is. This is crazy. I wish I could just live with my mom. Speaking of moms, where did your mom come from? Why don't your mom help you with the rent? You know what I mean? Speaking of my mom's nowhere to be found. I haven't talked to my mom in months. My mom got mad at me and has cut me off because my dad told her to. And my dad never loved me. And you see, what about your dad? Is your dad in the picture? Does your dad love you? Are your mom and dad still together? What the hell are we talking about right now? You see what I'm saying? Now you confused. I know you're confused. You're like, Willie, what the hell just happened? We went from me stealing your money to somehow, some way, shape, or form, bringing up your mom, bringing up my mom, bringing up your dad, bringing up your mom, how the rent should be free, how we're both victims here, how I'm a victim of my mom and my dad. I'm asking you, are your mom and dad still together? What the hell are we talking about? You see, a lot of narcissists use that type of stuff right there. That's gish gallop. But it's neither here nor there. Back to the topic at hand, they will absolutely bring stuff up that doesn't matter from the past. Yeah, you see how the past, I brought the past right there. Maybe my mom doesn't talk to me anymore. Maybe everything I said right just then is true. But what validity does it have right now? You see what I'm saying? When you are trying to argue with a narcissist or have a conversation with a narcissist or hold them accountable or just have a decent talk with them, you got to understand that you have to keep bringing them back to the point at hand. Keep bringing them back to the topic. Do not let them skirt off left or do not let them skirt off to the right, because if they do, if you allow them to do it once, they will keep doing it over and over and over again, and they will not stop. Why would they stop something that works for them? Why would they stop something that serves them? So if I can bring up the past or something that has happened right now and it works for me, why would I stop? Why would I not do this again? So if you're trying to have a conversation with a narcissist or whatever, you have to keep bringing them back to the point. Okay, that's in the past. Let's talk about the things that are valid right now. Let's talk about you stealing my money. Yeah, my mom and dad are not together. What about my money? What about my money? Can you find why did you steal my money? I'm going to hold you accountable for stealing my money. But what about, you see what I'm saying? But what about the time when you needed a ride and I came and picked you up in the middle of the night when your girlfriend broke up with you? Wow, you going to do me like that? Wow. What about when you cheated on your girlfriend? I ain't tell her that. I ain't tell your girlfriend that you cheated on her. You worry about a little money. What about loyalty? What about loyalty to me? What about me being loyal to you? You see what I'm saying? Why you keep doing like this? Now you see something that you told them in confidence about you cheating. Something that you told me in confidence about you cheating on your partner years ago, and they don't know about it. Now I'm subtly threatening to use it against you. You see, now I brought up the past because I can use it against you. I can get you off of my back. Now you won't bring up, if you want to stay with your girlfriend, you're not going to bring up no stealing shit no more now, are you? You're not going to talk about the stealing anymore now, are you? You see what I'm saying? That's where this goes. That's why this has a lot to do. When you're dealing with a person who has this type of mentality, you have to understand that they're going to keep doing this type of stuff because it's going to work for them. Why can't I just let things go? Because I don't want to. I don't want to let it go. Because if I can keep living in the past, if I can victimize myself over and over and over again by something that happened years ago, I'm going to keep doing it because it serves me. It works. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to, if victimizing myself continuously works, I'm going to keep victimizing myself over and over again because it continuously works. No one is holding me accountable. As long as I can play the victim, I feel like I can get away from accountability. As long as I can play the victim, I feel like I can get away from a lot of different things. I feel like I can escape a lot of different things. I feel like I can escape a lot of different hurts and pains and stuff like that. I feel like I'm able to do that because I can bring up the past. Bringing up the past, holding on to stuff allows me to live in constant victimhood. You know, and the more I live in victimhood, the better off that I feel. The more I can be a victim, the better I feel in these circumstances, in these situations. So I'm not going to stop playing the victim. I'm not going to let this type of stuff go because I can use it. I can use it, or I can use it for good, or I can use it for bad for myself, not just for you. If I'm playing the victim, I'm not only, if I can bring up stuff that have happened to me in the past or that somebody has done to me in the past, not only can I use that to play the victim against you and get myself out of stuff, I can use that to play the victim to myself. If I failed at something before, I can keep telling myself this negative self-talk that a lot of people have, not just narcissists. I can keep telling myself that, damn it, you know what? This sucks. I failed at this before. You know, I failed out of school before. Why do I want to go back to school just so I can fail again? You see how I just use the past or something that has happened to me in the past to re-victimize myself, to talk myself out of doing something that I might want to do? That's what narcissists can do too. They can use the stuff that has happened to them in the past to keep themselves in victimhood, in victim mode, to keep themselves from being progressive, to keep themselves from doing something that could benefit themselves and benefit their families. This happens too. It's not always about narcissists not letting things go for you. It's hard for us as narcissistic people to let go of things for ourselves as well. This is kind of like a double-edged sword in this situation. Like, I don't let things go because I can use them and I can always victimize myself. Now, are there narcissists who are able to navigate this stuff and let things go just enough to keep progressing forward. Yeah, there are some narcissists that do that, right? Not every narcissist is going to victimize themselves to themselves. That's not how it works. You have a lot of successful narcissists. They go back to school. They do things that succeed where they succeed right now where they have previously failed in the past. So it's not going to apply to every single narcissist. But there are a metric ton of narcissists who absolutely do victimize ourselves because it works, because it helps us. It gives us an excuse to be mediocre. It gives us an excuse to be just nasty ass people. Yeah, something happened to me in the past. I'm not letting that go. You don't think that's making you a nasty person? I don't give a damn. I'm becoming Mr. Nasty. Mr. Nastly. But that's how it goes though, y'all. I'm serious. It's very difficult to let this type of stuff go. And yeah, some narcissists absolutely do hold grudges. I know a bit like legal. You could have just said they hold grudges. And some narcissists can absolutely hold grudges forever and never ever forgive you. Never ever let things go. They might act like it. They might pretend to, but they never ever let things go that has happened to them, or that you have done to them, or that somebody else has done to them. They never ever let it go. And can the opposite be true about it being victim mode? Yeah, there's some narcissists who don't victimize themselves with the past. They don't let things go because they use it as fuel to progress themselves forward in order to become successful and things of that nature. So that can be true as well. It's not always victim mode to stay stagnant and to stay sitting around and doing this type of stuff. Sometimes they use the stuff that has happened in the past to propel themselves forward, just like non-narcissistic people do as well. Anyways, y'all know I hit the 11-minute mark. I try to keep these things under 13 minutes. The Mental Healness Podcast is launching soon, y'all. It is absolutely launching soon. If you want to be on the show, there's a link in the comment section or a link in the description of every video and podcast that I do. I'm doing interviews, anything mental health related, any type of success, any type of overcoming adversity. If you are a therapist or a psychologist, you want to discuss mental health stuff, just hit the link, just fill out the guest form. And I do in person and I do virtual. The first 4 I recorded were virtual. I'm going to have some other people in here. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. You don't want to miss these episodes I'm doing, these interviews. Hit that subscribe button. I'm out.